So you own a Mercedes SL Cabriolet. Perfect. Nice roof, nice everything. Downside, hydraulics. Hydraulics tend to leak, and one of the most troublesome issue was the dome. The leakage under the dome, you could not see it. It was dripping on the electronics, it was dripping on the plastic, and you had issues. So, Octa to the rescue. Again. So this time we have the Octa Classic dome lights module plastic housing, which will be a lifesaver for everyone. As the same situation as we had with the rear view mirrors, so the reliefs are not present, but as I said, I really got used to that and I'm happy about it. The plastic is sturdy, a bit flexible, everything is per original spec. I have the variant without the SOS button and no mirror dimming, so it will be a bit easier, but in general the installation and movement of the circuits buttons is more or less the same. We do not have a lot of movement parts here except the inserts for the buttons, which have a flexible tongue here for easier installation. And I think that's more or less everything seems as original. So let's have a closer look just for you guys to see it. It's a bit dusty, so don't get me wrong. I think it's real nice. And the problem is that, you know, the hydraulic distributors are above here and they tend to leak, and because you have electronics here and here, buttons here and here, this is soaking in hydraulic fluid and it will fail for sure, almost 100%. You have a small cover here, but basically the hydraulic fluid does dissolve the plastic and everything breaks and it's yucky and it's filthy and and you get a few drops over on the dash, and then you have to remove it. Okay, enough talking, let's go to the disassembly. Okay, so the dome light, the installation. Have a cloth ready, guys, and just put it on the wooden console and everything, not on the camera, because there will be some residue of hydraulic oil here. So we uninstalled the Octa rearview mirror. Be extra careful here and here because these are real gentle and breakable, and they are almost impossible to get by in some kind of normal state with a normal price range, to be honest. Okay, I did not break mine. Great. So we have I think 4 or 5 screws here. So there's one here, 3 here. I might recommend to unplug the car battery because you will be connecting metal to metal and you'll be sticking the screwdriver in there, or if you have an insulated screwdriver. I think I will change mine. So this is the bracket for the rear view mirror. Okay, and you know, look, it's wet, it's hydraulics, so it's hydraulics leaking inside, so perfect. Yeah, so let's do this. I didn't exchange it, I'm just being extra careful, but I recommend you to exchange to an insulated one, or just take the battery out of the car. Okay, so we deinstalled the holders. Now there's, you know, just try to be as gentle as possible. There are 2 connectors, 3 actually, so light, cosmetic light, and the main connector. So I push them out, 1, 2, and the third one is up here, and I just, you know, take it out, the plastics, and that's it. Okay, so just for the sake of better presentation, so the last connector is going here, this one goes here, This one goes here inside. You cannot miss it, just for clarification. Okay, so this is the old one. Broken into pieces, not the fluids. I already tried to solder it once. It did not help. This holder broke down. So let's remove this. This one is already more or less unscrewed. So this part is screwed in here by 3 screws. So you have to unscrew 1, 2, 3 and take it out. To be honest, the sequence of taking these things out, I don't know, because mine was so broke. I'm just gonna pull everything out to transfer the circuitry and buttons, but from your side, please be careful, just in order to have everything safely outside. So you will have 4 contact pins, so 1, 2 missing, 3 broken, 4. You have to remove those with some either pliers or let's say a screwdriver. These are the contacts for the dome lights, so be careful not to mix them up, but you can. So this one's going here, this one from the main electronics goes here, here and here, so it's not so hard, to be honest. Let's go to this one as well. But yes, so as I mentioned, mine is broken up, so I'm not really careful with it. But for yours, if it's still in good condition, I mean good condition, if it's still pretty salvable, don't overdo it with being too aggressive. So we have now, be careful. So the connector is going from this side here, so don't pull this in any force because we don't want to break the connectors. So we have one doing here and the second one is here, so I just unplug this one, sorry for that, and on the second side as well, it should pop up. I'll do it again and have 4 contact points. This is a bit tricky to get out, but you should be able to wiggle this in time. And since mine is broken, it seems that okay, it went out. Look, so this is what I've been talking about. You see the oil debris? This is everything because the oil was leaking in the dome, and this is why they go bad. More or less, you have a hard time getting these buttons to work properly. Okay. I have the speaker, which of course is broken as well. This one didn't have a nice life. Okay, let's try to get this one nicely out. Basically, this one was so far gone that I'm just pulling out the complete assembly, and it's going piece by piece. So yeah, I hope that you won't have the same situation, that it's most salvable. But let's see what this one is gonna say. This is, everything is breaking apart actually. So for the sound, I don't know why this is used, to be honest. You have a small, okay, here, this one goes off and this one goes out. So we have successfully removed the electronics and the buttons. I would remove the buttons from the connectors for the next installation point, and do not lose this one because it's not in the packaging of the Octo Classic one. And as well, you have to be aware, you have to take out all of the 4 contacts. So this is for the light, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, and you have to take them out. Do not bend them so much because originally they should be like this, going like down this, and you have to push them from below up and then bend them a bit. So let's take this guys out. You have to unscrew them, untangle them and push them down. When pulling these connectors out, be careful. I'm not sure if it will be visible, but you have a safety pin here that you need to push in and then down, just as a reminder. So basically, from the old done assembly, we need the, I think this is the temperature gauge, the electronics, both of the buttons, 3 screws to screw in the temperature gauge, and the 4 pins holding the light assembly. I had to clean this up a bit more thoroughly because it was really soaked in hydraulics. So please do that before you install from the old one to the new one, because as I said, it's a common problem with the hydraulics leaking in the dome compartment. Okay, let's install. Firstly, I would like to install the 2 buttons. So for just the light on and off, this is on the passenger side. So I have a left-hand drive vehicle, so it's on the right side of the connector. Let's just check how it's oriented. Okay, so the sunshine is up, and we push it in. Okay, it's firmly in there. Then this one is as well. Let's just check it. So there are 2 pins on the upside, so we go like this. Nice fitting, nice placement, so it should look kind of like this. Next step, the electronics with the connectors. This is going to be, a bit more interesting. I personally like to align the connectors for the buttons. Okay, there's one. Align the cabling inside as it should go. Then we have the second connector. It's really remarkable flexible, this material, so I'm really happy about this. It's strong enough to keep it in place, and it's flexible enough to pull in both connectors. So actually we're firm here and we are firm here. So this one, I'm not sure what this is, probably for some dimming option or something extra. So we push it in to its slot on the side. So let's just push that one in. It should click in place if I won't break it. Okay, here we go. Okay, same. This is the connectors for the 4 contacts of the lights. Be careful for this sound thingy. To be honest, I don't know what's this about, so I just put it in as it was. You have to have the holder from the previous one ready, but I'll do that at the end. Firstly, I would like to squeeze in the second connector, which we have. Okay, so it's in. I suppose it has some dimming functions or something extra, but I don't have that option on my car, so I'll just let it be. Okay, here you have a slot for the connector. So the connector has a small slot here, so you have to just slide it in. In general, you should have a cover for this, but I lost mine due to age and brittleness. Okay, so this one goes in. Be careful about the small. Okay, it clicks in. That, and now we have Firstly, I would like to do before I do this one, I would like to push the contacts in as well. So as mentioned, you just turn it around, grab the contact. I had to straighten it out, pull it in, push it in, sorry. So you have a small notch which is going inside there. So if it's not straight enough, you can bend it with the arm. Okay, so just push it up. Okay, it's into place. So you repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, so all of the connectors are through. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's just one thing. So when you put the connectors through, you have a small break here. You need to go in with the screwdriver and pull it towards yourself so that this doesn't fall off inside. Afterwards, either you bend this pre-hand down and put the connector up, or you put the connector up and then bend it. It's up to you. So I'll just do that and get back to you. Okay, so as mentioned, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors. In each and every connector you have a small break here that you need to go under and pull towards yourself, so it's blocking the contact from going up and down, so they are all firm in place. And we have one extra line here going, so we just squeeze it in its place. This one's not an option for me because I don't have well, I don't know what, the SOS probably, or something extra, I'm not sure. So basically I just put it in its place like it originally should have been. Okay, and now the temperature sensor. So these are not the correct screws, because I have had lost mine. So these are plastic screws which I have measured to go inside nicely. So it's a no-brainer. You cannot miss the position of the screws and of the assembly. So we're in there. That's one. I don't know what this is. Is it for descending temperatures? I don't have AC in my car, so I don't know. Is it measuring ambient temperature to correspond with the heating and cooling of the engine or inside or something? And we have the last part, so the connector. And you have a nice slot for the connector here. I just plug it in. And we are done for the assembly back in the car. We have the new dome lights. Basically we go in a reverse cycle. I like to pull up this one because it's easier to connect inside. So like this, just going one, push it in, and then you have two more, so going left and right. So either you will catch them. To be honest, it's real simple, nothing, extra. It's 1, 2, and you just have to be a bit, cautious that you go from the front and back. I do recommend that. Just be careful not to have any wires at the side, like I just have mine now, so that's not gonna go well inside. Okay, so yeah, that's that. So we have successfully installed it. So I just like to get at least one screw inside. It should not fall off, so let's do this one. Let's hold it up. Don't over tighten it. Okay, so there's the first screw. Let's go in this one. Do not over tighten, do not under tighten, because we don't want to break the plastics. Even though they're new and sturdy, we human beings have the capability to break things. So that's 2 for the headlights. And don't forget this one. I've done it so many times that I've forgotten to put this one in. And first I gave in the screws and then I did the adapter and have to do it 5-6 times again. So easiest way, put the screw inside, grab the first hole, don't go to the end with screwing it, but in any case it's simple. Just don't overdo it. I know I'm a pain in the ass with the don't overdo it, but still, you know, plastics are brittle, not the new ones but the old ones which we're assembling to. So okay, so there's nothing else to do. Okay, so one of the last parts is sticking the rearview mirror back. Okay, so I see myself again. Whoa, I got scared. And the lights, I really do recommend being extra super gentle with the lights, since they are brittle, hard to come by, expensive, and I just broke mine. Perfect. It happens, guys. Octo, print me one. Thank you.